Students, here in today's video we are going to see what is an ionic bond. Students, you know that everyone wants to get stabilized. Me, you or your parents, everyone wants to get stabilized. Now what is the word stabilized means? By stabilize, I mean like you want to achieve your goals, your parents wants to get settled, and it's what is stability. Similarly, atoms also want to get stabilized. Now the question is, how? So students, atoms also behave like us. They also want to get stabilized. And in order to get stabilized, they just give, that is they donate, gain or share electrons in such a way that they try to reach to nearest stability. By stability, I mean 8 or 2 electrons in the valence shell. 2 electrons is only applicable for hydrogen, and that is it completes its duplet. Otherwise, the other atoms, they try to reach to their nearly 8 electronic configuration, that is called as octet. Here in this video, we are going to see what is an ionic bond. To understand the ionic bond better, let us take an example and then through the example, we will create its definition. So for that, let us take an example of sodium and chlorine. If you see the electronic configuration of sodium, because this everything, the donation and the acceptance of the electron is based on the electronic configuration. So let us first see the atomic number of sodium is 11, while that of chlorine is 17. And if I write the electronic configuration for sodium, it is 2, 8 and 1, while that of chlorine is 2, 8 and 7. Students, if you see the valence shell here for sodium, now what is a valence shell is the outermost orbit here. You see that it has 1 electron, while in chlorine there are 7 electrons. Now, if sodium wants to achieve stability, it has to accept 7 electrons from someone, or it has to lose this 1 electron to someone. Similarly, if chlorine wants to achieve the stability of octet, it has to gain 1 electron from someone or lose 7 electrons to someone. Student, concept is very easy that to gain 7 electron here is difficult, but to lose 1 electron is easy, and therefore sodium loses 1 electron and becomes sodium cation, that it gains a positive charge, and so its electronic configuration will now become 2 and 8. The moment it has 8 electrons in the valence shell, it becomes stable, but it acquires a positive charge on it. We call this as sodium cation. Similarly, to donate 7 electron is difficult as compared to gain 1 electron, and so chlorine gains 1 electron and it becomes Cl-. Now its electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 8. If you see, it has achieved its stability of 8 electrons. Now if you see this chlorine, it has acquired a negative charge. Now, who is donating the electron, student? Sodium ion or sodium is donating the electron, while chlorine is gaining that electron, and therefore the cation and the anion is formed. When the cation and the anion is formed, you know that oppositively charged ions, they attract each other, and therefore there will be the electrostatic force of attraction between this cation and this anion. I will call this as cation and anion, and this electrostatic force of attraction is called as ionic bond. So now let us see what is an ionic bond. Before going into the definition, you know that sodium is a electropositive species. What is the meaning of electropositive, student? It can donate the electron, while chlorine is electronegative species, means it can gain the electron. So now let us create the definition. Can I say it is the electrostatic force of attraction between two oppositively charged ions Which ions I am talking about, student? They are cations, that is cation and anion, formed due to, how they are formed? Due to the complete transfer of electron. So formed due to complete transfer of electron from one atom to another. So this is the definition for ionic bond. Students, you can change the definition in terms of electropositive and electronegative atoms also. For that, the change will be like this. It is the electrostatic force of attraction between two oppositively charged ions which are formed due to the complete transfer of electron from a electropositive species to a electronegative species. Now students, you know that usually electropositive species, they are metals, while the electronegative species, they are non-metals. So your definition can again be recreated that it is the electrostatic force of attraction between two oppositively charged ions formed due to the complete transfer of electron from a metal to a non-metal. So there are various ways to give the definition, only the ending part here will change. Now if you see the example what I have given here, one is electropositive and the other is electronegative, means students, the electronegativity difference will also be high between them. So when this bond is formed, so when electronegativity difference between two atoms is large, then an ionic bond is formed. Right, student? So when I say the electronegativity difference should be high, means what, student? It cannot be formed between two similar atoms. So what will be the third point for this? It is not formed between similar atoms. Now as there is electronegativity difference, the bond is polar, and therefore you say that it is a polar bond. Now students, as I said, it is a polar bond. The force of attraction between the two ions is an electrostatic force that holds the two atoms together. This bond is other than ionic bond, it is also called as electrovalent bond. Or it is also called as polar bond. So various names for the same term, that is ionic bond. So this is all about an ionic bond. Now let us try for one more example, and that is calcium chloride. If you see calcium chloride, the lower number of atoms is of calcium, and here I will consider calcium as the central atom. So let us draw the structure here. This is calcium, this is your first chlorine, and this is your second chlorine. So chlorine atomic number is 17. So I will write 17 below this, and calcium atomic number is 20. So what is the electronic configuration for chlorine? Is 2, 8 and 7. This will be again 2, 8 and 7. And this is 2, 8, 8 and 2. Students, if you see the electronic configuration, calcium can donate its 2 electrons to chlorine. Now, if you see the chlorine atoms here, they are deficient of 1 electron. Means they need 1 electron to get stabilized. So, what this calcium will do, it will give this 1 electron to this Cl and 1 electron to this Cl. After giving this electron, what will happen to Cl here? Cl will become Cl minus and its electronic configuration will become 2, 8 and 8. Once it acquires 8 electrons in its valence shell, it has achieved its octet and it gets stabilized. Similarly, this Cl will also become Cl minus and it will have its electronic configuration as 2, 8, 8, which is a stable electronic configuration. Students, now this calcium is giving the 2 electrons, means it has lost its 2 electrons, and so calcium will become Ca. As 2 electrons are lost, it will acquire a 2 positive charge in this way, or you can write 2 plus on calcium. Now what will be the electronic configuration here, student? This is 2, 8 and 8. So this is what the cations they are formed and the anions they are formed. Now there will be electrostatic force of attraction between this Cl in this way and Ca, and here also you will get this type of electrostatic force of attraction and a bond is formed that is called as the ionic bond. So this is the electrostatic attraction which is between Ca2 plus and the 2Cl minus, and thus an ionic bond is formed. Similarly, students, you can try for magnesium chloride. If you see magnesium, the case will be same like this. You should have one element from the P block and the other must be from S block. So this, if you see, this is from S block, this is from P block. Electronegativity difference must be large in order to form an ionic bond. Students, when an ionic bond is formed, the bond, as I said, becomes polar and therefore this bond becomes stronger, and so this is a stronger bond. I hope you understood the concept of ionic bond. You enjoyed this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video and please share this with your friends. Thank you, students.